there. Thank you for being here and listening again, tuning into my now monthly love letter to all of you. I so appreciate that you're here and listening and using this information. You know, I had someone recently who has never been a client, an old college classmate that said, just went to some big Forbes something conference. She's an dance artist. And she was like, I'm here because of you, Michelle. And I was like, what do you mean? I haven't even talked to you. I haven't talked to you in like decades. And she had downloaded my free creatives guide to more clarity, confidence, and income. So if you haven't downloaded that, please do. Please share it with people. I love that resource. We recently just took a look at it again and made sure it still felt really good. And that's what we're sharing for free with people. So, you know, share that, download it if you haven't. And then also, you know, just doing this work with this community of people who've come into the work and stayed or jump in and out, you know, there's always that sort of like the timing of when you need support. I had a client recently text me and say that she just sold a package for the work that she does at a super high price that she wasn't. When I say super high price, it's not like she's, you know, astronomically putting her prices out there where, you know, no one can touch them. It's what was important was the prices felt aligned to her. They felt aligned to her and she did it. And then she also made more money in this other offering that she had, that more money than she's ever made before. So stumbling over my words here a little bit, but just to say, you know, the ability to step into your life and find what lights you up and follow it and go through the journey. You know, that's what I'm here for. That's what I love. And I just want to say that before I share this month's message. And what this month is about, or what I've been thinking about sharing with you, is this sort of flawed premise that once you make a decision to do something and like finally go for the thing that you've always wanted, that you'll be in the clear and it's going to be smooth sailing. And I think this is something to just be mindful of if you are taking steps in your own personal growth and transformation, whether it's in your life or whether it's in your business and your prosperity. You know, I work with people who are business owners, solopreneurs, small business owners, but also people who, one of my clients just texted me, they're employed, but they've shifted their lives to see that, you know, to again, align to what true prosperity is for them. And it's not always a number. In fact, leading with a number can be detrimental sometimes. It can block a person. So anyway, there's a balance around all of that. But if you are at this threshold or precipice, maybe you've already coached with people or had support and you're ready to up level to the next step. I think it's really important to know that once you make that decision, you know, like, I'm going to do this, people are designed differently. Sometimes people can just be like plowing forward and can go with it. But I have found for myself, and definitely for the majority of people out there, that they make the decision to do something or to invest in something, and then they might have buyer's remorse. They will be uncomfortable, you know, because stepping to the edge of your growth is not always a comfortable place. And I won't do a huge deep dive on why that's true today. I'll save that for another time. But I think it's just so important to know that, here's a basic explanation, that status quo right now for you, which means that nothing changes, is safe. You're still here, right? So when you start to push up against that edge, almost like the portal of transformation, it's uncomfortable. It's not comfortable. Shaking my hands. And it's something I think to get used to, right? Like, okay, I've taken a little step. I imagine for you listening right now, if you were to jog your memory and just think about when is a moment where you did something that felt really aligned for you and that was a little uncomfortable. It could be in your work, it could be in your relationships, because what it's boiling down to also is you're being totally honest about who you are and what you want. This is the journey. This is the journey of saying, this is who I am. I want this. I claim this. I am going to become the person who can channel this energy, this vision through my life. And I like the word channel came up. I mean, this is not like channeling, but channeling energy, right? Like whatever that is for you, you're going to channel it. And in my dance practice, because of all the injuries I had early on as a teenager, my goal was, I want to be available. I want to make myself available to movement, to dance. And then it just, as I grew older and as I continued to mature, it's like, I want to make myself available to these experiences in life. I want to be available for love in a different way. Truly, I want to be available to, again, who I am, what I'm here to do, what I'm here to share and experience. And this is what I love helping people with. So when that, college friend said, I did this, it's like, oh my gosh, we've never even talked. It's been a long time. It's like, yes, that's so, like, seeing that is life. And we are all drawn to life. It's our biology. So to get back on topic here a little bit, I think the thing to be aware of, just to be mindful, it's like being prepared. It's going to rain, you check the weather forecast and you bring your umbrella. Or if you're in New York City, you wear shoes that you don't mind getting wet if you're walking around. But when you make that leap, there's going to be, there will likely be some back and forth. And that's why we need support, right? Like, I think this illusion of separation, that we need to do this on our own, whether it's a coach or your friends, the friends that support you in the direction you want to go, your partner, like we need support. And so in part, I'm actually suggesting here for you too, just to be with that energy of, I want to be supported. It's okay to be supported. It's life-giving. It is so loving to myself to be supported. Oh my God, it's going to make me cry. Just how that feels. You gotta take a moment. Just to breathe that in. How does it feel to be supported? Because we are not separate from nature. Everything is supported. And we as humans need support in working on our mindset to stay in that focus and in that direction. Because when you do, the support will come. The support is here. You are just, again, choosing to be available for it, to it. And it's a leap, right? It's a leap of faith. So my main message again today is that, I really do believe that we all have a vision that pulls us forward. And there's different times in our lives when it feels really strong, when it gets quiet, when we're coasting for a while. And when there's a moment when it calls that you finally want to go for this thing, like buy the house or make the move or make a big change in your existing work or a huge leap in the prosperity that you want to experience, there's always going to be more to learn. There is no arrival place. One of my mentors called this destination thinking and always warned us to look out for it, because we think there's a place that we will get to that keeps us safe. But the only truth of this world is change. right? So there really is no arrival place. It's like, as dancers, we would do this thing called the small dance by Steve Paxton, and you stand in place and you close your eyes and you listen to all the wiggles in your body, like the illusion that you could ever be still. I mean, not move, I should say. There's always movement. There's always movement, no matter how subtle it is. And the thing that really keeps you safe is your ability to choose. That's what keeps you safe. Not the money in the bank, not the job, not the partner. It's your ability to choose to be in tune again with who you are, what you truly want, and to choose to walk that path, to stay in that alignment. So trust that, I think it's always important to trust that calling that you have that is asking you to take a leap. It's important, I think, to remember these pieces that I'm saying, that doubt will come in. It's natural. It has the fear and the doubt. It has kept you alive to this day. But it's about trusting the timing, the gestation process of the journey you're on. It's about bringing in support. And it's really about knowing yourself, because that voice of self-doubt, I've been saying this a lot to people lately, it will always be there. Says my WhatsApp. The voice of self-doubt will always be there. Let me shut that down. But you can start to form a different relationship to it, so that, the meaning of the word meditation, or the statement of know thyself, it's not eliminate thyself, it's know thyself. So through experience, through support, through leveraging someone else's experience, having someone help usher you through a moment in time in your life, such a gift to help you know yourself better. It's sacred. So here's to your leaps. Here's to your self-doubt that pops in. that relationship to it. Here's to, what it is? It's so much self-kindness. It's so much self-love. And here's to finding the support that you need to continue to walk the journey you are here to walk, to experience what you're here to experience, and to share what you are here to share. So thank you for taking this short video journey with me. I hope it supported you. Please let me know. You can leave a comment. You can reply directly to the email you got from this. If you're on my list, you can sign up for my list, get that creatives guide to support you. It's such a good free resource to just walk through a process. And then if you feel like you want more support in doing that, you feel like it's me, just reach out. My team will look at what you're wanting support for, and we can have a conversation about what might be best for you. So have a fantastic day. Also, please share this with someone. My left shoulder likes to move a lot. Please share this with someone you think it might help if you're inspired to do so. Alrighty.